Right guys, we're back on the chopper. Let's get this thing back on the road. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on the chopper. We are back on the chopper tonight. Nothing on this chopper now for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm slowly getting it back together. Apologies, a bit short of space in here. I've got a half-built shed over there which take up all that space. Normally the camera would be there, the tripod would be there. I've got a shed there, a shed in the garage, and anyway, different story. Yeah, back on the chopper. We're doing some bits on it this evening. A few mentions and a couple of apologies. Firstly, apologies to the chap I've been telling for the last 10 days now. I'll be posting off or listing the worn tyres for the Mark 1, well, for Mark 1 tough burners. They're down there. I haven't yet listed them. When I do it, mate, I'll send you a link and you can buy them as agreed for the price you want them for. Yeah. So what we're doing today, we're getting the seat back on. The seat back on. I've got some nice new fork bearings. So those will go in there. I'll take the forks off, maybe not in this video, but I will be doing that. Forks off, we got a nice new bit of grease. There. I'll put the username for fork people, or bearing people, in the video. We got the seat back on. I'm using the R nuts that came with the chopper for the front wheel, but as you know, I'm using the RSW front wheel, which is over here somewhere. So there's the RSW front wheel that's going on. But a helpful chap told me that if you use the back wheel nut, that fits the RSW front spindle. A standard R nut from a normal chopper wheel won't fit an RSW. Why, I don't know. Anyway, so I've got to source another back wheel nut to go on that spindle there for the RSW. Washers, and then that can go back on. So that also one is on. That's done. But yeah, we're getting the seat back on tonight. Look at these. Look, these come up lovely. I put these in the vise with the drill brush. Nice new, well not new, but nice clean washers. That's the R nut, looking a bit more presentable. Like I say, I don't want this this bike to look immaculate. It'll never look like a brand new chopper. It will never do that, and I don't want that to happen. I want it to show its age. I want it to show its rust and its history. Obviously, there are a few things I've taken off it that we know about related to its past, its lights, but you can't keep everything on it. And the plastic cover for the gear mechanism, that was cracked. It was broken off at the edge. So only about 3/4 of it was actually in situ. I might have it here somewhere. Where's it gone? Don't know. Anyway, that's obviously front mud guard. That's going to go back on. That look nice when it's back on. All the bits are just coming together nicely. I mean, no rush to do this bike. No rush at all. Yeah, thanks so much though for all the new subscribers. Picked up a few in the last few days. But yeah, all the comments have been positive about this chopper. It was an absolute shed when I got it, and I can't lie to you, it was awful. It wasn't awful, but it was on that borderline of just being past any sort of comeback. Thankfully, it's going to be alright. Anyway, let's get this back on. So yesterday, Where are we now? It's Friday. Yesterday was my day off, and I went out to a little market town called it was called Alsham in Norfolk. Alsham. Went charity shop hunting. I didn't film it. I didn't film it at all. I had my hair cut. I spent a couple of hours in Alsham. Had a walk about. I used to live there years ago. A different story. Yeah, I picked up some really nice things. I spent about 25 quid in 3 charity shops. And I'll be putting up here on the top right hand corner or left hand corner what I picked up. Really good, decent gear. What I did find, which I think is probably the best buys of the day, you know when you go to like a music festival, like I don't know, Calvin Harris, Alesso, I don't know, Nirvana, AC/DC, whatever music you're into, you can buy like a t-shirt, can't you, with like the dates on the back and all the countries and cities where they've been to. And one of them was the tour t-shirt, all the dates on the back. There's a picture of it here. All the dates on the back. That was 3 quid. Another one was £3. So 2 tour t-shirts are £3 each. I picked up. What I have found in charity shops though is when you go to the t-shirt section, they often put cycling t-shirts. So that's a really thin material, lightweight material, with the 2 pockets in the back. They always put them up as the same price as t-shirts, so 2 quid each. And picture up here. Yeah, picked up some really nice stuff. As a resale value, probably 90 or £100 on about 8 bits. So yeah, proper good stuff. Anyway, let's get some grease on this seat post nut thing. What do we call it? This will make go back in a lot easier. Car boot season starts now, so I'll be going to car boot on Sunday. The car boot local to me. That's a good car boot, that is. Really good car boot. And I picked up some really cool gear up there over the last few years. And I'll be looking forward to getting back in there. A bit more grease in it, I think. Are you going to go in? There we are, we're in. Yeah. That's it, give it a little whack. Loosen it up. Right. Right, it's a nice loose seat bolt now, so if I need to take it out again, it'll come out easily. Let's check the angle on the camera, hang on. That's good. Get them back on. Obviously you would use the acorn nuts, wouldn't you, on here? But I'm thinking the R nuts would do just the same job as acorn nuts. I'm going to try them out and see what happens. But they look alright, don't they? I never seen R nuts as acorn nuts before. But why not? So that's the acorn nut there. So that's what you would normally use. There it is. The acorn nut. But you tell me, guys. R nut or acorn nut? What do you think? Let's try and have a look. Let's tighten it up and see what it would look like. Hang on. Now guys, that's the seat back on. Obviously it's rusted here, so it's rusted from its stem. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think I look alright. Nice. Right, let's get that back wheel on. I've still got to get a I've still got to get a Sturmy Archer chain spoke protector on there. I've got to get the speedo. So if you remember the first video of the chopper reveal, it had a Howard speedo on the bars, which is connected to the back wheel by a little disc thing. That's still on the original back wheel, so I've got to take that off and put that on here. I've got to order a new gear cable there to hook up to that. But yeah, in the meantime though, that is the rear tyre of the Raleigh Grifter, the Mark III Ugly Duckling. So that's the rear tyre of that. This is, amazingly, believe it or not, but that is the original inner tube that was in this chopper. You can still see Raleigh on there. So yeah, proper nice originality on this bike. I don't want to get a new I don't want to get a new tyre, because nothing on this bike is new. Nothing's brand new. Everything has been replaced or just cleaned. And now I'm not great at fitting tyres. Not the best at fitting tyres, because I'm bloody cack-handed. And but yeah. So we'll see how we got on fixing this. Yeah, let's cut back in, I think. Let's get this on. There we are. Stay with me, folks. That's it. We're getting there, Houston. Yeah, so nice day out yesterday. Walking around Alsham. A lovely little place. Got a bit of lunch. Yeah, a bit of lunch out. Saw my parents. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll cut back in. I'll get this on. Hang on. And guys, there you are. The rear tyre from the grifter. Can you see it right? Yeah. The rear tyre from the grifter is on the chopper. Yeah. So pleased with that. So we got an original Survivor tyre. I've reused the inner tube from the bike that was already on it. Going to put back now a couple of the bolts for the wheel. Yeah. This bike is looking much better now. I've got the pedal back on. I took that off and give it a clean up. A bit of grease back on the old joint. There it is, there's a pedal spanner. Oh, wrong way, that's fallen off. Yeah, but overall, I'm really pleased about how this bike is looking. Yeah, so I mentioned the car boot season. I like to find really cool stuff at car boots. Stuff from the 80s and 70s. Board games do well. Clothing, I like finding clothing. Not like vintage clothing, but like really cool. Hunter wellies sell well. I bought a few of them over my time. Hunter wellies. Barber jackets do well. Yeah. Someone asked me yesterday what they should get into at the car boots. And I said to him, I said, look, I said, just go with what your heart tells you to go with. Now, he likes motorbikes. And I said to him, I said, you know, why don't you start buying and selling motorbikes? It's not a car boot. You know, and you can't get them at car boots. But and then I said to him, I said, look, better idea. Why don't you do motorbike gear? I said, you know, now over the years I've bought many many levers, gloves, boots. You just got to know what name to look for. Frank Thomas does well. What else we got? Motorbike gear. Can't think of any offhand, but yeah, Frank Thomas levers. I like finding them at the car boot. Right, that's that back on. A nice clean pedal. Well, not clean, but the nice re-greased pedal is back on. That's looking good. That's it, guys. Yeah, that's it. So we got a new. So we got a Survivor back tyre, original inner tube. To recap, those who are new, this back wheel is off the Grifter that I bought just for parts. That back tyre is off the Grifter I bought for parts. I've still got the front tyre. So any of you guys want an original, actually that's pretty better condition, to be fair. No, that'll do. Nice tyre that is. So I've got a back tyre from the Grifter. That's a Shine Shing, original, nice Survivor tyre. That'll go on eBay at some point. The front tyre for the chopper is somewhere. That is really, really up there. You can see it, guys. So up there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but up there is the Survivor wheel. The tyre from that I think is savable. So yeah, the seat's back on, still corroded, but you know, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I've got to source another rear R nut for the front RSW. I've got to source a gear cable, and then just put the sissy bar things back in, get them tight. You know what, I'm thinking to myself about these nuts. I am going to go back to the acorn nuts. I am, because I think that doesn't look right. But anyway, don't know yet. But yeah, taking shape, in it, looking good. Once I get the front wheel on, once that front RSW's on, yeah, and a chain. Obviously I've got to get a chain on, but obviously that snaps. New bearings, as I said before. Brakes are clean. They've been cleaned up. Yeah, a couple of more videos to go on this thing, and then it'll be up for sale, or keep it for a while. Get it out in the summertime, do a few rides in it. Yeah, should be a good one. Anyway, guys, quick update on the Raleigh mag burn I bought last week. Quite a few bits are sold. I'll do the numbers on that when the bits are sold. What is left is the frame and forks, the wheels down there. There's the old Raleigh mags. Imagine them on a chopper. Yeah. The old Raleigh mags, they're still available. They're up for sale for 75 quid. Cheap set of Raleigh mags. The frame's up for 1.5. Cheap frame. Not as much profit on that as I was thinking of. But once the frame is sold and the mags sell for the asking price, because I'm not going to come down on them, that's a good price. 154 a Mark II frame is good. Once they sell, I'll still be in profit. I'll still be looking at about 60 to 70% profit on the purchase price, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, once that's done, I'll do the numbers on that, and I'll give you an update on what it sold for and what the numbers are and the profit. Guys, that's enough for me for now. Video Mother's Day Sunday, so I'm not sure whether or not I'll put a video out on Sunday. I'll certainly do some filming Sunday morning, because we're going out for tea. Me, mum and dad are going out for tea about 5 o'clock. I couldn't get a booking for lunchtime, so we're going out for dinner instead of lunch. So I'll do some filming in the morning, and try and upload that Sunday evening. Not sure yet, but yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. Dealer Mike. I love dealing anything. Choppers, burners, t-shirts, tour t-shirts, 2000 and anything before 2000, 90s, 80s gear, trainers, Nike Airs, enamel signs, BMXs. Thankfully, I've got quite a broad knowledge of items that I know can sell. I'm useless at computer games. I'm terrible at computer games. Play PlayStation games. I don't know what they're worth. I ain't got a clue. But I love funfair stuff, quirky stuff, retro. Yeah, if you like that sort of stuff being documented and sold and the numbers, follow me. I never take views or subscribers for granted, so anyone who wants to like drop a like or hit that subscribe, it means so much. It means an awful lot. I couldn't tell you. It means a lot. Anyway, that, as you can tell by my hands, that wasn't the easiest thing to get on. Yeah. It looks alright, doesn't it? That goes round alright. Nice wheel. Guys, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for your support. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Thank you. Happy dealing.